Okay, so if you've been online lately, you've probably bumped into ads for the Dr Melaxin Peel Shot Glow. It's making some pretty wild claims.
Wild is putting it mildly, isn't it? We're talking massive pore reduction, like over 85% from just one use.
Exactly. And getting rid of 90% of whiteheads in only 2 weeks. The ads are everywhere.
Yeah, they are. And our sources say it uses ingredients like, rice extracts, AHAs, BHAs, niacinamide, stuff we actually recognize.
Right, familiar players.
But when you see claims like that, 85% overnight, well, our goal here in this deep dive is really just awareness, education. Let's look at the sources and see what stacks up against the hype. Critical thinking is key here.
Definitely. So, okay, let's break down the ingredients first. Like you said, AHAs, BHAs, niacinamide, these are, well, they're solid. Well studied for exfoliating, helping with oil, improving texture.
Absolutely standard, good stuff. The rice water, the plant extracts, they might offer maybe some mild antioxidant benefits, but our sources suggest it's nothing compared to, say, clinical treatments. Not even close.
Right. So good basics, but not miracle workers.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating or maybe revealing is that visual effect they push in the ads. You see this dramatic healing, like dead skin and gunk coming off.
Yeah, it looks pretty intense. Satisfying almost.
Well, according to the analyses we looked at, that dramatic effect is mostly just the product itself, balling up on the skin. It's not really pulling out whiteheads or shrinking pores like that.
Wait, seriously, so the stuff you see peeling off isn't actually your gunk. It's just
Yeah.
the gel clumping up.
Largely, yes. That seems to be the consensus from the sources analyzing the chemistry. It's more of a cosmetic effect than a deep cleanse or pore transformation. There's reportedly no solid proof for that 85% pore shrinkage or wiping out acne in 2 weeks.
Wow. Okay, that kind of shifts things, doesn't it? If the visual is mostly a trick.
It leads you right to the branding. Why the extreme claims if the product is, well, chemically sound, but maybe basic? Our sources point flags at the name itself. Dr. Melaxin.
Let me guess.
Reportedly, there's no actual doctor involved. The sources describe it as basically a generic product, likely from China, drop-shipped, using a fake medical-sounding name to boost credibility.
Okay, so it's less about the formula and more about the marketing smoke and mirrors.
Precisely. And this fits with the user experiences we're seeing reported. It's really mixed. Some people do say their skin feels smoother, fresher afterwards, especially those maybe with drier skin.
But others?
Others complain about, burning sensations, irritation, redness, or just no real difference beyond what any cheap exfoliant might do.
I've heard people say they thought the burning meant it was working. That intense feeling.
And that's a huge red flag, leading right into safety concerns. Dermatologists reportedly warn that going overboard with any acid exfoliant, especially misused ones, can really damage your skin barrier.
Right, you could overdo it easily.
And the whole safe, chemical-free angle, it's misleading according to the ingredient lists in our sources. You've got stuff like phenoxyethanol, EDTA in there. They're common preservatives, but combined with strong acids, misuse could definitely cause irritation for some people.
Okay, this is where it gets even more interesting. The marketing tactics themselves. Our sources are flagging a lot of the online promotion.
What do they say?
That many of the glowing reviews, reportedly fake. They seem to come from paid influencers, TikTok pushes, even some kind of suspicious Reddit threads that just parrot the same marketing hype. It looks like an attempt to manufacture viral buzz.
The manufactured hype train. And let's talk pricing because the sources point out a huge disparity there too.
Oh, yeah, so.
Apparently you can find what looks like the exact same product's formulation on wholesale sites, like Alibaba out of China for maybe $5 a bottle, sometimes less.
$5, but it's sold for way more, right?
Exactly. It gets marked up to like $25 or even more. They use these tactics like fake countdown timers, exaggerated discount percentages, framing it as some kind of luxury skincare breakthrough when it's reportedly a basic formula with a huge markup.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the takeaway for you, the listener?
Well, based on everything we've seen in the sources, the conclusion seems pretty clear. At its best, this looks like a basic exfoliant. You could likely get similar, maybe even better, results from much cheaper, proven products.
It just isn't going to deliver on those, frankly, unbelievable claims like 85% pore reduction overnight.
Highly unlikely, based on the evidence presented. And just to reiterate, this deep dive is purely for awareness and education. We're neutrally analyzing what the sources report about the product and its marketing. We're not endorsing it, nor are we validating these claims ourselves.
Right, strictly educational.
So maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. When you're looking at a new product, especially one with miracle claims and a fancy, maybe medical-sounding name. How much weight should you give that name versus actually checking the ingredients and trying to figure out where the product really comes from?
That's a really good question. Definitely something to keep in mind next time you see those dramatic before and afters online.